Any movement in a tie rod end or drag link end will affect the performance of the vehicle. Loose drag link ends allow rolling toe change, resulting in excessive, erratic tire wear. But with the NewTek system, you can restore marginal parts to new or closer than new tolerances before they wear out. Loose drag link ends affect drivability and tire wear. Use slip joint pliers to check tie rod or drag link ends. Any movement indicates a need for restoration with a NewTek polymer bushing system. If there is no movement, there will be no improvement in performance. And we do not recommend injection. Do not attempt to inject joints that have no spring tension, are cracked, are seized or binding, or are excessively worn. Joints that will not take grease will not take polymer. Heavy-duty tie rod ends and drag link ends must be injected directly opposite the threaded stem. If the joint has a grease fitting on the side, drill and tap it directly opposite the stem. The NewTek kit contains the 7/32 drill bit and 1/4 28 tap to accomplish this. Grease the joint, remove the fitting, and install the adapter. Attach the tool loaded with the TA65 polymer to the joint. Connect the elastic cord and the air hose. You are now ready to apply heat and inject the polymer. Heat the bottom of the joint until the temperature stick melts. Then heat the adapter and heat the barrel above the heat rings. When the temperature stick melts, the polymer is molten and ready for injection. Lightly hold the torch tip against the indicator pin and apply air pressure. Release the pin and watch it go up. The indicator pin should move up approximately 1 inch on a joint of this size and type. It may be necessary to apply additional heat on the joint and barrel to keep the polymer molten. When the joint is filled, the indicator pin stops moving. You heated the joint before injecting it, so cool it before removing the tool. Direct compressed air at the base of the adapter for 10 to 12 seconds to set up the polymer. Release the pressure in the canister. Now release the elastic cord, remove the tool, and go on to the next joint. When the joint is cool, check it for movement. If there is no movement, the joint is restored. Remove the adapter and drill through the polymer bushing. If the joint has a grease fitting on the side, plug it on the bottom and grease it through the side fitting. Otherwise, replace the grease fitting and grease as normal. It is not unusual for a newly restored joint to be extremely tight and take very little or no grease. But after a few miles, at the next regular service interval, it will take grease. The vehicle is now ready for a performance alignment.